Good afternoon, it's Pastor Marty from the Afternoon Drive. Well, apparently, there is a representative in the state of Iowa who's had enough, and he's done with Trump. He's done with the GOP. He is now aligning himself with the Democrats. Okay, Andy McKeon, age 69, is apparently Iowa's longest-serving legislator. He's been in office since 1979, a lifelong Republican, according to the Washington Compost. And yesterday, in a press conference, he officially left the Republican Party to join the Democratic Party and to basically align himself with their political agenda for the state of Iowa. That he can no longer be in the party of the Republicans because it is the party of Trump. Now, that is exactly what Rush Limbaugh said last night in an interview with Martha MacCallum. No, I have not given up my boycott of faux pas news, formerly known as Fox News, but I did watch the interview later on YouTube. And Rush Limbaugh basically said, look, to you never Trumpers, you need to get on board with President Trump and his agenda. He is now the Republican Party. And Rush was absolutely right. He is dumbfounded at why are Republicans not out there celebrating the fact that after 2 years of a non-stop narrative, Russian collusion and calling the president a spy and everything else, why are they not celebrating that Mueller found no collusion, no obstruction? They should be writing all their donors. They should be celebrating, using this to raise money for the up-and-coming elections. But no, they're silent. They're quiet. Or they're like Mitt Romney. Oh, I read things in there that just disturbed me. Mitt, have you forgotten what they did to you when you let it out? I can't remember now if it was during a town hall meeting or a debate, that when you were a kid, the family dog was put on top of the car, and that's how he had to travel. Do you remember what the Democrats and the mainstream media did to you? Do you remember when you made that slip of the tongue referring to keeping potential female employees in binders? Remember what they did to you? Remember what they said about you? You hadn't paid your income tax in, what, dozen years? Remember Mitch McConnell? Absolutely, not Mitch McConnell, Harry Reid. I'm sorry, Harry Reid. He's not paid his income taxes in 10 years. He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. These same people that eviscerated you, you're now siding with over Trump? See, this is why no one likes you, Mitt. It's why you are done politically. If you think you'll ever be elected to anything again, and don't even hold out a dream of being president or somebody's VP pick, you are a traitor, you are fake, you are phony, you are as hollow as a Ken doll. And you got the hair and the fake smile to prove it. So, Mr. McKeon now has decided he wants out of the Republican Party. He can't tolerate this president, his bully behavior, his incoherent foreign policy that has put us all in danger. Where? Anybody else feeling any danger? I'm not. His fiscal policies, which have led to the fastest, greatest recovery in American history, lowest unemployment, flat lowest unemployment ever for minorities, and let's see, wages are up, taxes are down. And if this is the new politics of having to be argumentative and rude and crude, I want no part of it, then why are you staying in politics? Oh, you've joined the Democrats because they're bastions of civility? They're bastions of, you know, we're just about issues and we're not going to get down in the dirt. Really? Because Eric Holden said, kick them when they're down. Maxine Waters said, follow them into restaurants, follow them into grocery stores when they're pumping gas. If you know that's a Trump supporter, get in their faces. People have been hurt. The loons after the election were smashing buildings on college campuses and burning things. For 2 years, they called this president everything from a traitor to that death was too good for him. They've done Broadway plays where they've replaced Caesar with Donald Trump, and the audiences have applauded and given standing ovations when the Trump character gets stabbed and killed in the streets. But you're leaving the Republican Party because Trump is the bully. Trump is the one who says and does mean things. What it is you've always been a rhino. You've always been a Democrat dressed in Republican drag. And now you're just coming out of the closet. The Democrats have the agenda for America. Let's do away with fossil fuel in 10 years. Let's do away with cars and jet travel and diesel locomotives and farting cows, and we've got to tear down every building and rebuild it so it's green friendly. You now have that bonehead mayor of New York City saying there will be no more steel structures in New York. What are you going to build them out of? It's unbelievable. Although our green friends never quite explain all the mining that has to be done to get the minerals that are needed to build these batteries they're always talking about. You have any idea what that does to the environment? Shh. Don't cloud the issue with facts. These are emotional people called Democrats, and they're AOC type people, and they just can't handle the truth. Don't bug me with details, man! And now, the longest serving Republican of Iowa admits that's what he's been all along. Now, of course, the media will have a heyday with us. Aha! Republicans leaving Trump. No, you know what? We don't need those kind of Republicans. And by the way, Mr. McKeon, can you do us a favor? Take Mitt Romney with you. We don't care if he becomes a Democrat. Just as long as he goes, bye, 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 bye. Well, that's it. That's my second rant of the day. And I could not agree with Rush Limbaugh more. It is time for the Republicans to finally stand up and be counted with their president. And if they can't, you remember that. If one of these is running for re-election in your area, remember that. That's it. Subscribe to the channel. Help it go viral. Smack the bell. Get my next rant.